Hey everyone, I wanted to share with you 4 tips to getting through the holiday season without completely derailing your healthy choices that you make during the week and all of the healthy habits that you have established throughout the year. Number 1, never skip a meal when you're anticipating eating a larger holiday meal. For example, many people tend to skip breakfast on Thanksgiving because they want to follow through on having a bigger lunch or dinner, depending on what time the meal is. By skipping breakfast, you're more likely to overindulge during the Thanksgiving meal because you're really hungry and you're not paying attention to how quickly you're eating or how much you're eating. Make sure you start the day with a light, protein-packed breakfast to keep your blood sugar levels stable and to prevent overeating later in the day. This is true for any other holiday party. Secondly, this may seem really simple, but an easy swap that you can make is just to use a smaller plate instead of a bigger plate. So put your meal on the salad plate instead of the entree plate so that you're taking in less food, especially if food is served buffet style, and you're not as likely to overeat because you're just filling your plate, which we all tend to do. We all tend to eat whatever is on our plate. So at least if you're filling a smaller plate, you will naturally eat less. And then, third tip, be away from the food. If you notice that, let's say you're going to someone else's house for a meal and they're serving the food on the table, push the dishes away from you so that they are out of reach to create a little extra friction to easily getting seconds. So you are not mindlessly helping yourself to extra scoops of mashed potatoes or stuffing. If you notice that all the appetizers are out in the kitchen, take yourself away from the kitchen, maybe engage in conversation in the living room or another area of the house that's away from the food being within reach to prevent mindless grazing. And lastly, always bring a dish to whatever house you are going to for a party so that you know that there's always at least one thing there that is healthier or something that you feel good about eating. And whoever's house you're going to will never mind that someone brings a dish. So maybe you bring a healthy appetizer or a salad so you know that there's something that you could fill your dish with that is full of nutrients that you need and that will make you feel good throughout the rest of the night. So those are my 4 tips for getting through the holiday season just by making a few changes to what you're already doing. Nothing crazy, no big overhaul of your diet or what you choose at these parties. Just making these 4 changes by eating breakfast that is packed with protein, using a smaller plate, staying away from the food physically, and lastly, bringing a dish that is healthy will help you get through the holiday season on a healthier note. Happy holidays!